yes, the sim you asked about is the one who fathered your child. And she does not look happy about it. And congratulations, it is a girl. The baby is here, finally. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be jumping back into the Crybaby Whims legacy. And you guys, I am so hyped for this episode. We've definitely been planting the seeds for a lot of the drama in the last few episodes, but I have got so much more in store for you guys. I've got a lot more drama in mind for this episode in particular. So if you guys are excited, don't forget to leave a like and let's get into it. So you guys, we are here in the game with Haley. She's just watching a movie at the moment. So if you guys remember, Haley here is in a little bit of a predicament after the last episode because we are pregnant. She is pregnant. Basically, if you guys saw the last episode, Haley made a pretty big decision because we actually don't know who the father of this baby is. This baby could belong to, our loving husband, Brian. But it could very well belong to our ex-boyfriend and sister's husband, Elijah. Her and Elijah did end up, they had a bit of a conversation about, his confession to her, about his feelings, about her feelings, that kind of stuff. Ooh, and speak of the devil, Elijah is actually showing up to our house at midnight, you guys. Brian is asleep in bed. And Elijah has just showed up at our house and he's gonna see that she's pregnant. Oh my God. Okay, so really quick before, oh my God, of course she's flirty right now. Hang on. I actually did not expect him to show up right now. So let me do a bit of recap really quick before we get into whatever drama this is going to bring. So in the last episode, Elijah and Haley did end up having a bit of a conversation, about his feelings for her and, how she feels about him. And she kind of told him she wasn't really sure what she felt. She was really happy, that he had told her that, he had feelings for her. And she really didn't know, how to feel about it. They kissed and then things just took off. And they did end up woohooing, very, very heat of the moment. Neither of them had planned for it really. So they did end up both having an affair on their respective partners. And neither of the partners know yet. So Taylor and Brian, they don't know. And so now Elijah is actually going to see her pregnant. She doesn't know who the father is. We don't know who the father is. We don't know if it's Elijah's or Brian's. But I think we do actually need to have a conversation with him now that he's showed up. Everybody's in bed. All the boys are in bed. So I feel like actually now would probably be a good time to have this conversation. This is, I think, very important. We're not going to invite him in. He's going to obviously see that she's pregnant. And I feel like we're going to have to maybe tell him that, we don't know who the father is. We can admit to him that, it could be my husband's, but, it could be yours. And, I don't know. So we're just going to come right out with it. And he definitely did not take that well. So he's gossiping. I don't really know what he's telling her, but he definitely was not happy to learn that she doesn't know. He is still smitten with her. When I check his panel, he's very smitten with her. They both have Closer from Happy Memories. He's super in love with her. It is awkward, he did not take the news well that, she doesn't know. So we're going to have a deep conversation, be like, I don't think this can continue. I really, really don't think that we should continue this. I hear a child. Oh, Jared, what are you doing out of bed? Oh no. Oh my God, Jared is sitting in the other room. Oh my God. Okay. He's about to come inside. I don't want him to come in the house. Jared, I need you to get to bed, sweetie. You were supposed to be sleeping. You're not supposed to be up. I did not realize that he was awake. He was supposed to be in bed. Same thing with Sammy. He's taking a nap, but I'm just going to send them both to sleep. I need Elijah to stay outside. I cannot have him come in the house right now. And Brian is asleep. This is not good. This does not look good. No, Elijah, stay outside. Oh my God. I'm the drama has already started, you guys. I need her to go to the bathroom, but I need Elijah to leave. I cannot have him here at 1 a.m. while my husband is sleeping in the other room. This is not good. This is not a good look. We're going to tell him to leave. We're going to be like, hey, I don't know who the father of the baby is right now, but I'm going to go find out. And, I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you posted on what the situation is. But right now you need to leave. I cannot have you here right now. I should really get going. Yeah, you should. Get out of here. Oh man, that's stressful, you guys. We just started. I did not expect him to just come over to the house. Oof, okay. So anyway, we're sending Haley to bed, and tomorrow we are actually we're gonna go find out who the father is, but we're not gonna take Brian. We're not gonna tell Brian or Elijah yet. We're gonna go and find out for ourselves. That way we can then kind of decide like, okay, where do we go from here, you know? All right, so as usual, Brian is the first person up. He is feeling good. He's in a good mood. He does want to woohoo with Haley. That was his first thought upon waking up, which is, very sweet. But like, she's already pregnant, so chill out. So both boys do have to actually go to school in about an hour. Brian, do you actually work today? I kind of need you to work today. Okay, good. He works in 2 hours, so we're good with that. Because while Brian is at work and the boys are at school, like, Haley is going to go and find out who the father of her child is. Oh, look at Brian sitting here with Sammy. He's just chatting with him while they watch some kids' TV together. That's very sweet. All right, so Sammy's off to school, and then as soon as Jared finishes his breakfast, he's gonna go to school. Ooh, and all of a sudden Haley is feeling really, really angry. She's, I think, having a mood swing. Yeah, she's having an irritable mood swing. Aw, they're just in here flirting before he has to go into work. They're really sweet, you guys. I really wish we didn't have to do all of this, like, crazy drama. All right, and Brian is headed off to work. Unfortunately, he does need to pee, but all right, and there he goes. So, Haley is here alone now, and this is now our chance. We have to go and find out who the father is. So I was wondering, if there was a way to be able to like go just take a paternity test, like just by herself, We could go ask Elijah to take one, but I feel like she wants to know for herself. She doesn't want like either of the guys to know, at least kind of until she is able to sort of sort it out on her own. But it looks like the only way I can do it is to just go ask a psychic. So I've never done this before. So we do get the option to actually go and ask if it is Elijah. She's like really hoping it's not. She's like, I really want it to be my husband's. I'm really worried. And we're gonna go find out if the baby is Elijah's or if it's Brian's. Here it is, you guys, the moment of truth. I see it all now. Yes, the sim you asked about is the one who fathered your child. And she does not look happy about it. She's very angry, you guys. She's really angry. She's really upset. She's gonna go try to calm herself down in the mirror. So now we know, you guys, the baby is Elijah's. It's not Brian's. And yeah, she's really, really not happy about it. She's really upset. Yeah, unfortunately, even though we only woohooed with Elijah once, and then we immediately went to go woohoo with Brian, I guess it was too late at that point. And yeah, so we are going to be having Elijah's baby. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give Cinnamon a bit of a walk just because he's really begging. So we're just going to go on a short walk because she's pregnant. I don't want to make her, go for a super long walk or anything. So that means we're going to have to actually go and talk to Elijah. Preferably, I think, before Brian and the boys come home. Like, this is kind of utmost importance. We do need to go and talk to him. And just be like, hey, Elijah, so, like, you remember yesterday how I told you that I was going to go find out who the baby's dad is? It'd be like, hey, guess what? It's you. So yeah, after we finish this walk with Cinnamon, we are gonna go ahead and take a quick trip over to Elijah's. Okay, so we have made it back home, and just first thing, I know it's like 2:30. The boys are actually going to be home from school soon, but we're probably going to let them know, or like maybe, send Brian a text and be like, hey, I have to go run an errand, something for the baby, so I'm going to go take care of that. Just so you know, when you get home, the boys are going to be there alone, and we are just going to go to Elijah's because this is a big conversation. We really need to have this conversation with him, like, now. Okay, so we are here at Taylor and Elijah's, and okay, let's get this taken care of. Okay, so first things first, where's Elijah? Let me just pause. I need to find him really, really quick. Let me just check this panel really quick. Elijah, invite. Okay. Oh my god, Elijah's not even home. Okay, so now we're just here, and hang on, where's Taylor? Wait, oh, she's in the bunk bed. Why are you in there? And she was like crying. Wait, what the heck? Okay, hang on. Oh wait, Taylor, why are you sad? What's going on? Okay, hang on. Brian's home from work, so that's good. He's home with the boys. He's already aware. He knows that the boys are home alone. Okay, I don't know why she was coming out here to grill, but we're gonna come and chat with her. She looks really upset. She's very sad. Oh no. What's going on? Oh, okay, so, let's try to figure out what's going on. We can share the big news. Hey, guess what? I'm pregnant. Try to cheer her up, maybe. Try to talk to her. Aw. And, we're trying to cheer her up and stuff, but she still looks really, really sad. She looks really upset. So I'm thinking, in my head, she's trying to cheer her up. She's, asking, Taylor, what's wrong? Taylor's being like, no, it's fine. It's nothing. Trying to wipe her mascara. Be like, it's all right. And Haley's like, no. I can tell something's wrong. What is going on with you? First you told me that you left your job, which, I thought that was your passion, I thought you loved, fashion and being a style influencer, and of course nobody wants to stand still, but just being like, if there's something wrong, you can tell me, you're my sister, I care about you. And, oh no, yeah, she's definitely, something is wrong, but she's still giving her a hug. And I feel like Taylor would just be like, you know what, there is something that's really been bothering me. I went to the doctor and I found out I can't have children. Haley's like, what are you talking about? I thought you didn't want any kids. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? I thought you didn't want any kids. Why is this making you so upset? She's like, no, it's not like that. She's like, sure, I was really focused on my career, so I didn't give it a ton of immediate thought. But mom always really wanted us to have families of our own. And you've been so preoccupied with yours and Brian's family. And she's like, I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy that you're pregnant, again. And we're going to walk all the way over here to continue this conversation, of course. But, Taylor just being like, I've tried to tell Elijah, I've tried to, to have a conversation with him. But she's like, I don't know how. I don't know how to bring that up because, I know that, he really wants kids. He's always wanted a big family. Me just finding out that, I can't give that to him. I don't know how I'm supposed to tell him that. I'm afraid that if I do, that he's gonna leave. Haley's like, Taylor, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell me or mom or anyone? We could have talked to you. We could have helped you through this if this was something you were dealing with. She's like, I just thought you just, really didn't want children and because you were so adamant about it. And she's like, I know, I had to be adamant because Elijah was around when you asked. And she's like, but I'd been telling him that I didn't want any because I didn't know how to tell him. And, we've been arguing so much about it recently. She's like, now I just don't know what to say. Oh, and now she's feeling kind of dazed. It looks like just because she's been crying so much, she's starting to feel a little dazed. But at least, we've kind of made her feel a little bit better. She's like, I feel better after getting that off my chest. I'm sorry. She's wiping her mascara. She's like, I'm really sorry to dump all that on you all of a sudden. I just, I didn't expect you to just show up out of nowhere. She's like, but I guess I really did need to talk to someone. She's like, so thank you for stopping by and coming to see me today. I really appreciate it. And Haley's just like, yeah, definitely. You're my sister. I care about you. Of course, I just happened to stop by to say hi, but, I'm glad that we were able to talk. I'm glad that, you were able to tell me all this stuff. And I'm sure now Haley is, well, she has to pee, but I'm sure now Haley is yeah, she's feeling a little paranoid. She's like, oh my God. So we're heading home, but she's now like, oh my God, I had no idea. My sister has wanted kids this whole time and she apparently she can't get pregnant and she didn't tell us, but now I'm pregnant with her husband's baby. She's like, how am I supposed to tell him now? How am I supposed to talk to him? How am I supposed to deal with this now? She's like, now I have to talk to Brian. I have to talk to Elijah. She's like, what am I going to tell Taylor, about this baby? She had gone to go tell Elijah about it and Elijah wasn't home. So she just happened to stop by at the worst possible time. And now we don't really know what to do. Okay, so we've just made it home and Brian is actually outside waiting for us. She told him that, she had an errand to run, she had to go do something for the baby. So, he waited up for her. She texted him, hey, I'm on my way home, and he waited up for her, which is very sweet. But now we have a new predicament on top of everything else. So, okay, Brian sending you off to the bathroom. The boys are in here. Did either of you do your homework? No, they did not. Okay, so Brian, you were supposed to have them do their homework. But yeah, okay, so both the boys are getting their homework done and Haley is eating some dinner. We now have a new predicament on our hands. Oh, and Cinnamon has just aged up and become an elderly dog. Oh no, everything's just happening all at once. Okay, so Cinnamon is now an elderly dog. Aww. So, okay, we are now currently in our 3rd trimester. She could give birth at any moment. Her sister, who we just, cheated on our husband with her husband, can't even have children. So, Haley, are you starting to feel a little guilty yet? Just a little bit? Because I feel bad. Yeah, so Haley, after you're finished with that, why don't you go ahead and help Sammy out with his homework? And Brian, you can help Jared with his homework. So they're gonna help each other, like, across the table. But yeah, you guys, we are getting so much closer to this family just absolutely breaking apart. And I'm really, really not looking forward to it, you guys. I'm gonna miss them so much. But yeah, she is literally about to burst. Like, she is so big. We're gonna be having this baby at any moment. And Jared and Brian just became good friends, and Sammy has just finished his homework. Good job. And Jared has now finished his homework. Good job. Good little boys. So let's go ahead and get them in bed. So Haley has taken herself to bed. Brian is the last one up. He's just doing a bit of cleaning, but he's not all that tired, so I think he's probably just gonna stay up all night. It's almost 5 a.m, which is usually when he wakes up anyway. So he's not feeling all that tired. So we're gonna have him just serve some breakfast for everyone when they get up. And it looks like Jared is actually up too. It looks like he's about to enter a phase. What phase is it? Jared is going through a phase. He's having a bit of a mean streak. He's gonna be more nasty to other Sims. Oh no, my poor boy. You know, guys, I was kind of wondering, he was up the other night when Elijah stopped by. I didn't realize he was awake. I thought I had sent them both to bed, so I didn't realize that he had woken up. I do kind of wonder if he overheard what they were talking about. Like, I don't know if he did. He seems to be, in a good mood. It doesn't seem like he really understood or really heard much, but like, I do kind of wonder, you guys. I wonder if he's gonna be a little bit more aware, because, in the last episode, he almost actually walked in on Elijah and Haley, kissing in the middle of the living room. He didn't realize anything then, but, of course, he is the oldest. I feel like as he starts getting older, as he gets closer to being a teenager, I feel like he is gonna start maybe putting 2 and 2 together, and I don't want to do that to my boy. Something I did actually notice in the last episode, you would think that because Jared's the oldest child that he would be the most aware of the situation, but in my head, he's a little naive. He was kind of raised to be not like the perfect son or anything, the perfect kid, but like he definitely has a little bit more pressure on him to get really good grades. He's a lot softer. I think his personality is a little softer than his brothers. And the only thing he has ever known is, his parents being very, very lovey with each other. And so I don't think he would really suspect anything. He wouldn't really think anything of it. Like, all he has ever seen has been Haley and Brian just being so in love, so romantic and cute and whatever with each other. Whereas Sammy is actually the one where he was the one who was actually sent to daycare a lot, and he was the one who was a toddler when Haley had started getting along with Elijah more, and so she kind of sent him off to daycare more often, so she could go and hang out with Elijah. He was kind of the one who was sort of left to sit in his room, play on the tablet until it was time to go to daycare, whenever mom had somewhere to be. And so I feel like Sammy is the one who's been not neglected, of course, but I feel like Sammy is the one who is going to end up being a little bit more aware of the situation now that he's a little older. Once everything comes to a head. I don't think he realizes it right now, but I definitely think that once everything peaks, that he's probably going to be the one to put 2 and 2 together first. And I'm a little scared for my boys. Sammy is off to school, and Jared is also going to be off to school as well. Haley's still sleeping, although I do need to actually get her up. She's feeling really, really uncomfortable, which, I'm not surprised. She's probably doing a lot of thinking, like, oh my god, the baby is almost here. How am I going to break it to Brian? How am I gonna tell Elijah? How am I gonna tell my family? Like, what's going on? She's like, because it's gonna be so clear, when the baby is born, like, Brian's gonna find out, like, the baby's not his, like, what do I do? And I definitely feel like she's doing a lot of thinking right now and a lot of, debating. Like, she doesn't really know what to do about this. And like, she's eating her breakfast, but like, she won't even come here and sit next to Brian. Like, she's sitting all the way over there, all the way at the table, while Brian's over here on the couch watching TV. Like, she doesn't even want to go sit next to him. And it looks like Brian is off to work. They didn't even talk to each other this morning. They did not say a word to each other this morning. So yeah, we are home alone once again. you know, we tried to talk to Elijah yesterday, but that didn't work out. So now I'm like, should we call him over? Or would that be fueling the fire, you know, if we called him over? Because I don't plan on continuing the affair now that we know that the baby is Elijah's. I don't think we're going to be continuing it. Oh no, we're getting a call. Jared spent most of recess running around trying to kiss some of the other students. He didn't catch anybody, but the other students were running away. Oh, my boy. I feel like this kind of goes with what I was saying earlier, where, you know, Jared has only ever known Brian and Haley to be very affectionate, very lovey, very, you know, sweet. So I feel like he's also going to be kind of like that. I feel like he's going to be a very lovey person. Obviously, he's a little boy, so I feel like she would say he's too young for kissing. But I do feel like he's going to be a lot like his parents and going to be very lovey, very sweet, very affectionate. When he does start dating, I feel like he's going to be a very, very sweet and attentive boyfriend. I think that's really sweet, but it does kind of break my heart when we do have to proceed with the consequences of Haley's actions. And then we did actually get another one. Today the principal is visiting Jared's class. Jared is getting all of the interactions today, okay. Everyone is to be on their best behavior and not interrupt the lesson. Unfortunately, the kid sitting behind him has decided to pelt him with something. Should he ignore it or ask the kid to stop? Jared is such a good kid. I feel like he would just ignore it. He would just try to deal with it. You know, he's a very non-confrontational boy, I think. So we're just going to ignore it. It says, Jared keeps his eyes trained dutifully on the board, hoping that the kid will stop. Instead, the kid fires a ball of paper so hard that it rolls up to the teacher's feet. For once, someone else gets in trouble, and Jared gets to look innocent and studious. I feel like that is how that would go. He's like, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to risk getting in trouble for this kid. So, yeah, okay. So Jared's getting a lot of development this episode, it seems. But yeah, we are here alone with Haley. It is 10 in the morning. I feel like we should absolutely tell Elijah. So we're going to invite him over. Only for a little bit. We're only going to talk to him. We're not going to be continuing the affair or anything because we are already pregnant with his baby. So Elijah will be right over, and we're going to probably ask him to end the affair officially. You know, we're officially going to call things off with him. So we're going to invite him in, be like, hey, you need to come in. We really need to talk. And you guys, we're just not going to waste any time. We are just going to immediately just come out with it. Tell Elijah that he fathered Haley's child, which is the truth, and just be like, hey, so I found out about the baby and it is yours. Oh, okay, we got a negative, but he seemed happy about it. He's energized, but we did lose a bit of friendship and romance. So, hang on, what was his actual reaction to that then? News badly received. Okay, Haley's lover reacted poorly to being told that they are the parent for the latest child. Okay, so he seemed excited, I think because he wants babies. Like, he's excited about the prospect of having a child, but he's not happy about it being under these circumstances. He's really, really not happy about that. Okay, so is there a way, I know that, you know, you can just ask to be friends. I did look to see if there was an option to like just end the affair. I didn't see anything. So we're just gonna go with the in-game one. Just ask to just be friends. Be like, look, you know, I appreciate you being honest with me about your feelings. I appreciate it, but I'm sorry. Like, I can't do this. And that was just a one-time thing. You know, I'm really sorry. She didn't do it. Wait, hang on. So, okay, ask to just be friends, please. Wait, she's refusing to do it. I keep clicking it. I'm literally clicking the option, ask to just be friends. And she goes to do it, and then it disappears. Are we gonna do it? Okay, yeah, we are doing it. All right, she's like, you know what? I'm really sorry, but like, I can't do this. Like, I'm gonna have to figure this out on my own. I'm gonna have to talk to Brian. We're gonna have to try to figure something out because she's just like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to say anymore because like, I can't do this. And she's like, I just wanted to be friends with you. I wanted to have my best friend back, but like, now we have a baby. And she's like, yes, the baby is yours. Yes, it was partly my decision. Yes, like, we both made this mistake, but like, she's like, ultimately, she's like, I love my family, I love Brian, and I can't do this to them. So I'm sorry, Elijah, like, I can't do this. I can't accept your feelings. And yeah, she's really, really tense. So we're just gonna go ahead and send him home. He is feeling heartbroken. It looks like he's a little upset, it looks like, about this whole situation, which is good. You know, it's starting to hit him now. But yeah, we're just gonna send him home. He's like, yeah, I should really get going. And what is the sentiment we got with him? Oh no, it went back to despised. Things in this relationship have gone wrong. Could it be salvaged? I don't think so. He's still smitten with her, but it is starting to go down. He still definitely does have feelings for her, but it has definitely hit him, this whole situation. Yeah, so she's now feeling really tense. She's really upset. This whole thing is she now is just waiting for the baby to arrive. And you guys, I actually don't know what will happen, when she has the baby, if Brian will automatically figure it out. Like, I don't know. Or if he will just think that the baby is his. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but she's just really tense and upset about this whole thing. And she's like, I don't know, like, what am I supposed to do? She's just sitting here at home thinking, like, what am I going to do? This is not the situation that she wanted to be in, nor the situation that she thought that she was going to be in. Yeah, and now she's angry. Is there anything that we can actually have you do? Obviously we're just waiting for the baby to arrive now, but is there anything else that we can do? We can still just go to the birth class. We can go to the parenthood class. We can go buy something for the upcoming baby. That's kind of the only things that we can do at the moment. I'm gonna have her go buy something for the baby. She's feeling really, really angry about this whole situation, but at least try to do something for the baby. Because the baby's coming, regardless. Okay, and it looks like our boys are home, and Haley is back home from the store as well. Jared apparently did not have a good school day. He was really bored the whole time, and he's feeling kind of tense and kind of stressed. And Sammy had an annoying school day. So it looks like both boys really did not have a good day today. So let's try to get everybody sorted. Oh, Jared immediately just wants to nap. Poor boy. Well, let's get you something to eat first. And I'm gonna have everybody watch the TV season premiere together. Like when Brian gets home from work, I'm just gonna let everybody sit down on the couch. We're gonna try to enjoy these last few moments of a good, happy family. Paternity test certificate. Oh, wait, we actually got a certificate for that? And the biological father is, well, you already know, you read the certificate. Oh yeah, we're keeping that in our inventory. We're definitely not going to show Brian that. But yeah, so I do want everybody to be able to like sit together and watch the TV season premiere. Brian should actually be home any minute. Yep, there he is. Okay, he's really exhausted. Let's let him take a quick nap, and then we'll get everyone together to watch some TV. So for now, both boys are just getting their homework done. Brian's taking a quick nap. I'm actually kind of curious, how are Jared's skills doing? Level 7 mental, and then all of the rest of them are at level 5. So he's definitely a really smart kid. I think at first, he was a little scared about starting school. He didn't think he was smart enough, but he definitely is, clearly. Like he's almost at level 8. So I'm really, really proud of him. And then what about Sammy? He's currently at level 3 in 2 of his skills, and then level 2 in the others. So he's a little bit more creative, a little bit more social, but he has finished his homework. Good job. Oh no! Oh my god, we've gone into labor. I was gonna have them all watch the season premiere together. Oh, but now she just went into labor. Okay. Dang it. I wanted to have like a cute little family moment together. But yeah, no, she's gone into labor, so like we have to go to the hospital. Oh, and I feel like the boys were really looking forward to that too. Oh, and now we can't. Okay, I'm just like, can we hold it off just a few minutes for Jared to get his homework done? She's hungry, and Jared has to finish his homework, so I'm gonna try to hold out for just a few minutes, just until we get that taken care of. Okay, Jared has finished his homework. It's hitting him like, oh my god, we need to go to the hospital. Okay, come on, Haley, let's go. I do feel bad for the little boys. I'm sure they were really looking forward to that season premiere. But yeah, no, we gotta rush mom to the hospital, so sorry. All right, you guys. We're here. Let's go, you guys. Time for the baby to be born. I legitimately don't know if this is gonna like give Brian the mood, like if he's gonna find out the second the baby is born, or if he's just gonna be blissfully unaware the whole time. Like I legitimately don't know. All right, here we go, you guys.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
And congratulations, it is a girl. Of course, we already knew it was gonna be a girl, but the baby is here finally. So I did look through your guys' name suggestions, and everybody left such like cute name suggestions. I really, really liked all of them. Thank you guys so much. I did get one suggestion that I really, really liked, and that came from my friend Coda, and the name is Brooke. I really thought it was super cute. I really like that name a lot. It has a little bit of that nature-y theme, that we're gonna need for the next gen. But on top of that, it also starts with the BR, which, is kind of like Brian. And I just like being mean to myself. So we are gonna go with the name Brooke. Brooke Helms, that is the name of our baby girl. Did we actually get anything? I have to check. Brian, I do see a tense thing here. Okay, it's just pre-parental panic. Okay, and new baby. Okay, so he doesn't know. All right, you guys, so we are back home, and Brian literally has no clue. Like this, oh, that makes me so sad. But here she is. Here is our new baby Brooke. And Jared, how do you feel right now? He's kind of just been standing there. I've noticed, like, as soon as I got into the house, like, he's just been standing there staring at the baby. And he's angry. Jared just met a sibling that he did not want at all. Oh no. He was just standing in here, like, staring at the baby, and now he's mad. Oh no. What about you? I'm gonna have Sammy come in here too. That's really surprising to me because, like, you know, when Jared was a baby, like, and Sammy was born, like, he was really excited. He was really happy to have, like, a little brother. But now Jared's, like, not happy. He's really upset about it. What about you, Sammy? How do you feel? He's also mad. He's also angry about the new baby. Oh my god, both boys are not happy. But I'm kind of surprised. I legitimately thought that, like, Jared at least would be happy about it. And yeah, so Haley's feeling really flirty, but she's also feeling kind of paranoid. I'm sure she's super paranoid, you know? She knows that this isn't Brian's baby, and Brian doesn't suspect a thing. He has no idea. And I will definitely be building a little bit of an extension on the house here. As soon as Brooke probably ages up into a toddler, I'm gonna be giving her, like, her own space. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna extend this out, and I'm gonna build kind of a separate little room for Brooke, because eventually, you know, she's gonna need her own room, and we are gonna need another baby as well. So I'm gonna have, like, the boys' room, and then I'm gonna have, like, an add-on, like, little nursery, because we do still need one more baby. All right, Haley, well, you are feeling a little tired, so let's just get you in bed. It has been a long and stressful day, week, couple of days, months. It's been a stressful time for you. Let's get you to bed. Uh-oh, baby's crying. Woke up both of the boys. Brian, I'm gonna let you take care of this one. But, like, I do really feel bad, you guys. Like, he legitimately, like, he has no idea, but he's so excited to have a baby girl. Like, he's so excited to finally have a baby girl. And I feel terrible. And I did also see the pop-up that the boys actually have to go to school. Okay, Brian does have to go to work in 45 minutes, but we are gonna have him come in here and feed her. And Jared, you need to go to school too. So I've been having Sammy make some more friends at school. I know that his grades are not as good as Jared's. His, you know, performance is average. He's a C student, but I really want him to be able to make some more friends. Jared is already an A student, but I'm still having him listen to the teacher anyway, because that's actually getting his skills up. He did level up his motor skill, and his mental and creativity are both really close to leveling up as well. So Jared has reached mental level 8. Good job. Jared is getting smarter every day. Oh, baby's crying. All right, let's go ahead and get her taken care of. I think even though she is feeling a little guilty about the whole situation, like, she does love her daughter, and, like, she does want her to grow up feeling, you know, like a valid and included member of the family. Like, she does not want, you know, the whole affair to affect her negatively. So I feel like she's really gonna try her best to not let her know about, you know, about the affair. I think she's gonna really try her best to not let her know that Elijah is actually her dad instead of Brian. Like, she's really just gonna treat her the same way she treats her boys, because, you know, in her head she's like, I don't want to make this child feel like, you know, I didn't want her. I don't want to make her feel like she's not part of this family. Like, so she's really trying to push it down. Like, even though she knows she feels guilty, like, she doesn't want that to affect Brooke. She doesn't want it to affect her family. You know, she's right now very much trying to just push it under the rug, be like, it's okay. If nobody else finds out, then everything will go smoothly. Like, if Brian doesn't find out, if the boys don't find out, like, if Taylor doesn't find out, then everything will be fine. Like, everything will be all right. Like, she's like, I just need to make sure that, like, nobody else knows about this. Taylor wants to come over and hang out. Oh my gosh, okay, I was literally just talking about her. So Taylor wants to come over and hang out. So she probably wants to meet the new baby. You know, she might want to also talk to Haley. She might want to, you know, continue her conversation with her from the other day. Oh, there's a stray dog at our door. Okay, a stray is just walking into our house, and I don't think I can get rid of her. I can shoo her away, but I'm gonna feel bad. So okay, so the boys are home. Taylor has just shown up. Oh my god, Timothy is calling. Hey honey, it's dad. When are you gonna come and visit? I put all my love and effort into raising you. You could at least drop by once in a while. Tell your old dad that you love him, can't you? I know, yeah, I know, Dad, but, like, we've kind of been going through some stuff. We've kind of got a lot going on right now, so, like, we're like, oh, I'll visit you tomorrow, but, like, I can't really right now. It was nice talking to you, though. I understand. You're a busy, successful young lady now. I guess my girl grew up to be just like me. I miss you, though. I'll always be here if you need me. Oh, thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're just gonna come out here and talk to Taylor. The boys are gonna go play together with their toys. But just be like, hey Taylor, you know, how are you doing? Are you feeling better? She is dazed. I do wonder if she's been crying again. We've learned that she's jealous. Oh, that's a great detail to learn right after the whole situation. But yeah, so compliment her outfit. Let's just try to keep the subject away from Elijah in any way, shape, or form. Let's just not talk about him. You just be like, oh, but you know, are you feeling better? Like, you know, give her a hug. Just be like, hey, so like, how have you been? Brian's home, cool. Missed parents from not visiting your parents. Haley's parent really wanted to see her. Why couldn't she just make a little time to visit? So now on top of that, she's feeling bad. She's like, I haven't talked to my parents recently. My sister is here. I feel guilty. You know, I have a baby that's not my husband's. Like, she's like, I've got a lot going on right now, you guys. And everybody's like trying to talk to her. Everybody's coming to her, looking for advice and wanting to see her and wanting to talk to her. But she has to just hold it together. She's just like, you know, I can't tell anybody about this. I can't let anybody know that like things are going wrong. I have to just pretend like everything is okay. Okay, well the baby is crying. So Brian, I need you to come in here and take care of that because Haley's cooking dinner for everyone right now. Okay, so everybody, you know, come eat. So let's all have dinner. Jared, you can go ahead and get some food. You can finish your homework once you're done. You know, eat some dinner. Taylor says I should really get going. Okay, so she's headed out. Haley's like, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good night. So you guys, I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave it here for today. Haley's just helping out Jared with his homework before he has to go to bed. But this has been a really eventful episode, you guys. Like, we are definitely just kicking the drama even more into high gear. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Baby Brooke is finally born, and we did of course find out that she is actually Elijah's daughter, not Brian's, which breaks my heart, but of course we did need it to happen eventually. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what she's gonna look like as a toddler. I'm kind of curious to know if she's gonna end up looking more like her dad or if she's gonna end up looking more like Haley, because at least if she looks like Haley, then we can sort of hide it a little bit better. But if she grows up looking like a spitting image of Elijah, then I think that's probably when things are just gonna hit the fan and things are gonna get really bad. But I don't know how it's gonna go. So if you guys are excited for the next episode, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on the next episode when it comes out. And as always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.